Yeah. Yo, 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 what's up? Good morning. Welcome to Power Plays Palace. And we back once again. Hey, let's get right to it. Let's look at this chart from yesterday. We was looking for a spy entry above 687.74, 688.20, 687.85. Entry possibly. Stop below 686.90 with the target 689.40, 698, and 691. Then we had on the rejection side, rejection entry around 687.20, 687.70 on that stall, on that push up, stop above 688.60, target 686, 685, and 683. And let's look at what SPY did yesterday. Uh, so SPY came in early. When it opened up, it pushed down to about 678. So what happened is during the pre-market, after we posted video, SPY actually pushed down free market, and then it pushed all the way down to 678. It pushed back up to 683.70, and then it stalled out from there. So right there, and then from there it pushed all the way down to 675.77 from 683.70, and then it pushed back up to the 682 range, and then it proceeded to pull down back to 677. So from there to there, another $5 move. So you first had from 683, 685, an $8 move, a pull back up of about $6. Really, really about almost $8 back up because it went all the way to 682. Back down another five, back up another four, down another two, three, back up to 680, and then it ended the day in this 676 range. So you could have played some nice plays here. That pattern. That's a cut right there. But they handled that for him. So, yep, could have a nice day. So let's go back to the chart. So as you can see on the chart, that you could have played the put side of it a couple of times. It didn't go all the way up to 687. It kept going back up in the 683 area. But you could have played that on the put side yesterday. So in the pre-market, it broke down below these levels here. And so that's where we ended up at for the day. So that's how the spot ended up yesterday. So it could have been a good day depending on how you played it. We could have played calls on those bounces for sure. If you have your level set and your chart set up. But definitely a good day if you played the puts early and then in the end of the day too, because even when it pulled back, you could have got in on that. So, all right, let's look at the chart for the day. Okay, so what we're looking at for today is Friday, as we know. My boy Sean called Friday, Lotto Fridays. You can find a lot of runners on Fridays, but for today, it's five breaks and holds above the 682.78 area. Then we'll look for an entry around 682.90, 683.25 with our stop below 681.90. And then from there, we'll target 684.40, 685.80, and 687. And then for our bears on the other side, it was five pushes into that 682, 620 to 682.8 and stalling and watch for rejection. Stop goes above 683.50. With my stop going above 683.50, my targets being 681, 679, and 677.20. And what we'll do is we'll play these levels and we'll try to keep it and be safe. What we do, is when the first 15 minutes of the day opens. At least this is how I do. Um, I let the market choose what it's gonna do in the first 15, and then I start, checking for these levels. Once it reaches one of these levels, then you make a decision. If you feel like it's about to go and where you're going, and you look at the chart, the chart gonna give you some clues to look at. Look at your candles. If the candle's real strong, then it breaks your level. And what I lose, I wait and see if it breaks my level. And if it holds above that level, and that candle closes above that level, and then that next candle comes up above that level, and then that's where I'm gonna be looking to get ready to start getting in. Now, sometimes because it might be that initial breakthrough and it pushes up a little bit, and pulls back before it actually makes the next move because it doesn't go straight up. There is some pullback. So if it breaks and then it holds with the candle that breaks it, and then the next candle holds above that, to me, that's usually my signal to get ready to start preparing to get in. And I'll wait maybe one or two candles to see if it pulls back further and then comes back through that level. Because that's what they call the retest. And then the break, because then you retest so you don't lose no value when you first buying in your contracts. And then when it pulls back, then you'll be able to just jump in and with a lot more comfort because you'll see the strong move up the breakthrough, the second candle which is holding above that next level, and then the next few candles to pull back to get that liquidity before it starts its next move up. Because stocks don't just go straight up. So if it's going up and it's going up, and you see that, that doesn't mean it's time you just jump in. That's the time to be patient and make sure you get in at the right time. Because sometimes you can miss the move and then you jumping in at the end of a move, especially if those candles getting smaller and weaker, and then you have another type of problem on your hands. So, but again, we're not giving you no financial advice, just telling you how we see it and some of my ideas of how we approach it. But if anything I provide for you in these videos help you become a better trader, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let us know how we doing. And if you want to trade with us, come over to Power Plays, the Discord, and then you can trade with us. We live every day, and we have a lot of things going on in there. It's free to come over and join. So come over and join, and see how we trading. If you want to work, want to trade with live traders every day, we in there every day. So come on in and have a nice day. But it's not financial advice. It's some ideas from a person who trades every day. And this is what we'll do. It's Friday. Be safe. Play your levels. Try not to rush nothing. And then if you get in a trade and it's not going your way, you don't feel comfortable, just get out the trade and start over, man. There's nothing wrong with that. The market ain't going nowhere. So you have a good day. It's Power Plays Palace, man. Enjoy yourself. And we'll be back on Monday, man. Ha ha.